สวัสดีครับขอเสียงปรบมือหน่อยครับก็ต้องบอกว่าวันนี้ทุกท่านมาอยู่ที่นี่ครับที่ S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar พัทยาเพราะว่าเราจะมาชมการแข่งขันพูลรายการยิ่งใหญ่ระดับโลกครับนั่นคือพัทยาโอเพ่น 2026 ครับ
So now we are at S1 Pool Pattaya with us again, and every day we have the competitions till 6.
ต้องบอกว่าวันนี้ครับต้องบอกมีบรรดาผู้ชมมากันมากมายแล้วก็ผมเชื่อว่ามีหลายท่านครับที่ติดตามชมผ่านทางช่องทางไลฟ์สดด้วยมี3ช่องทางหลักทั้ง Match Room Pool นะรวมถึงทางด้านของ S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar แล้วก็อีกหนึ่งช่องทางคือไทยรัฐสปอร์ตนั่นเองครับ
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, honored sponsors, athletes, and a big hello to all the pool fans, lovers watching us live on Thailand Sport. Welcome to the world-class tournament pool Pattaya Open Championship 2026. I'm a bit excited, ตื่นเต้น
ชิวๆครับวันนี้ผมก่อนอื่น introduce myself ก่อนนะผมน้องกล้าครับสวัสดีครับผม
And me, MC Sydney.
โอ้โหน้องซิดนีย์นะครับก็ยังวันนี้มาเฮฮากันบอกวันนี้เนี่ยบรรยากาศก่อนหน้านี้แข่งขันกันมาแล้ว3วันใช่ไหมฮะวันที่2 3และ4เป็นยังไงบ้างครับ
โอ้โหหนูจะบอกเลยว่าตื่นเต้นมากแล้วก็กดดันด้วยเข้มข้นพอๆกับกาแฟที่นี่เลยค่ะคุณพิกาก
าแฟเลยเหรอ
ใช่ที่นี่คืออร่อยมากค่ะอาหารอร่อยมาก
ใช่ครับเพื่อนแฟนๆที่ติดตามชมอยู่ทางไลฟ์ก็สามารถจะเดินทางมาเสพบรรยากาศที่นี่ได้ที่พัทยาเช่นเดียวกันนะครับกับการแข่งขันในวันนี้ซึ่งเป็นหนึ่งรายการใหญ่ด้วยนะครับ
And today is a knockout stage at S1 Pool Hall. If you want to meet the athletes, please come here to S1.
ต้องบอกว่าวันนี้นี่คือรายการใหญ่สำคัญนะครับเพราะว่านี่คือรายการพูลที่เป็น World Ranking ครั้งแรกของประเทศไทยซึ่งมีนักกีฬามากมายทั้งเอเชียยุโรปนะครับรวมถึงในอเมริกาและนักกีฬาไทยก็แข่งขันเช่นเดียวกันครับ
And all the athletes come from around the world, from Asia, from Europe, and also from Thailand, with over 160 players.
ก่อนอื่นครับต้องขอสวัสดีทุกท่านที่อยู่ณที่นี้กันสักหน่อยสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดี to everyone here ครับนี่คืออีกหนึ่งบรรยากาศสำคัญที่เราจะได้มาเสพร่วมกันนะฮะต้องบอกว่าวันนี้คือรายการใหญ่จริงๆจาก160คนเหลือแค่คนเป็นแชมป์คนเดียว
Oh, just only one championship here. Wow.
ต้องบอกว่ามีนักกีฬาแข่งขันมากมายต้องบอกว่านี้เนี่ยตั้งแต่วันที่2นะครับมีนักกีฬามามากกว่า160คนทำให้วงการพูลเนี่ยมันยิ่งใหญ่จริงๆนะฮะ
Yes, because it's a world-class tournament. That's why many athletes come from all around the world, and 160 players. And we need just only one champion.
จาก160คนเหลือ16คนในรอบนี้นะฮะแล้วก็มาถึงการแข่งขันว่าใครจะคว้าแชมป์ในแมตช์ต่อไปนะครับนี่คือรายการใหญ่จริงๆซึ่งแข่งขันมาอย่างต่อเนื่องนะฮะก็ชิงเงินรางวัลรวมคือ $50,000 สหรัฐครับผม
And a total prize pool for over $50,000, and only one champion will rise above all.
ครับก็ต้องบอกว่าวันนี้เราจะได้ชมแมตช์แรกอย่างเป็นทางการของวันนี้เวลา 11 นาฬิกาโดยประมาณนะครับต้องขอต้อนรับทางแขกผู้มีเกียรตินะครับทางผู้สนับสนุนนะฮะคณะผู้จัดงานครับและนักกีฬารวมถึงผู้ชมทุกท่านด้วยครับ
Before we begin, please allow us to warmly welcome our distinguished guests and honor sponsor, the organizing committee, all athletes, and every spectator.
อีกหนึ่งวันแห่งความยิ่งใหญ่ของวงการพูลไทยและคิวสปอร์ตโลกครับผมเชื่อว่าทุกคนที่นี่ที่พัทยาพร้อมกันแล้วใช่ไหมครับ
Are you ready, Pattaya?
โอเคแล้วก็ได้ถึงเวลาที่แข่งขันกันเป็นที่เรียบร้อย World Ranking ในวันนี้หาแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียว
And now it's time for the moment you've been waiting for, who's gonna battle on this stage for glory, ranking points, and the championship title. For our first player, please welcome Mr. Dennis Orcollo from
ขอ
Philippines.
ปรบมือด้วยนะครับและนี่คือตำนานอย่างแท้จริงหรือว่าโรบคอปครับต้องบอกว่าเป็นแชมป์มาอย่างโชคโชนในการแข่งขันที่ผ่านมาเป็นแชมป์ทั้งในประเภทของพูล8ลูกแล้วก็มีแชมป์ของเวิลด์พูลในปี 2013 ด้วยนะครับ
And his opponent, please welcome Mr. Mickey Krause from Denmark.
ขอเสียงปรบมือให้มิกกี้ด้วยครับนี่คือหนึ่งนักกีฬาจากยุโรปนะครับแล้วก็เป็นแชมป์ยุโรปมาด้วยในปี 24 ที่ผ่านมางานนี้สนุกอย่างแน่นอนใน last 16 รอบนี้ครับ
And he's a champion in Europe for like top in Europe. Mickey.
บอกว่าแชมป์โลกโคจรมาเจอกับแชมป์ยุโรปนะครับเป็นแมตช์สำคัญอย่างแน่นอนครับต้องบอกว่าการแข่งขันแบบนี้นะครับเราไม่สามารถเริ่มการแข่งขันได้หากว่าไม่มีผู้ที่ดูแลความยุติธรรมมาตรฐานและความโปร่งใสขอต้อนรับคณะกรรมการและผู้ตัดสินอย่างเป็นทางการอีกสักครั้งหนึ่งครับ
In a world-class tournament like this, we cannot begin without recognizing people who ensure fair play, integrity, and international standards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our official referees and judges.
ขอเชิญผู้ประกาศมาแล้วทุกอย่างพร้อมครับการแข่งขันก็จะเริ่มต้นนับหนึ่งกันขอประกาศเปิดการแข่งขันอย่างเป็นทางการพัทยาโอเพนพูลแชมเปี้ยนชิพ 2026 ครับ
And now the moment has arrived. It's time for the official competitions to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the match.
โอเคเราไปพักผ่อน
Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Day four of the inaugural Pattaya Open 2026, a World 9-ball ranking event, first of its time, first ever in Thailand. Up next, we've got a heck of a match. We have Dennis Orcollo from the Republic of the Philippines, Surigao del Sur Bislik District. Mickey Krause from Denmark. It's been hot, really hot these last couple of years. I'm so looking forward to this. We are coming to you live from S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soy Bacau, Pattaya, here in the Kingdom of Thailand. My name's John C. Dennis to break. Look at those fingertips. Uses a little elevation of one ball on the left-hand side. It's found its mark. Two balls heading towards the upper right-hand corner. Also up table. Got the 6, the 5 down table. You got the 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 9's been moved off its perch on the foot spot, and we've been seeing that a lot this week, a lot. You saw the one ball potted in the right-hand side pocket. Yesterday during a match, I saw that same ball go in the exact same pocket like 10 or 11 times in a row, no matter who was breaking. Not sure what that means, but now you know. Dennis going rail first. No, he went right at it. Just a little screw back, left himself about 6.5, 7 feet of distance between the white ball and the red. No clusters, no balls on the rail, except the 4 is kind of close, but it's also halfway down the diamond to the pocket, the same pocket that Dennis is going to try to attempt putting the 3 in. Yeah, welcome back. Day four of a 5-day event. This is a race to 9, winner break. The 3 foul rule is in effect. Golden breaks are allowed. And there's a couple other nuances, but the regular rules of 9-ball apply, basically. Dennis on the 4. With the low left, 7:30 on your cue ball clock. White ball coming up just beyond center table for a nice little shot there. Not straight in. He's got an angle to get off the rail for that 6, which is just to the right of that orange 5, which disappears. 4 balls left. Now the 7 balls on the foot spot are real close to it. The 8 ball is about 18 inches to the left and down a little bit, out in space, off the rail. As he pots in the 6. He's checking his angle here. Doesn't want to be straight in. He's digging down. Open hand bridge. Look at his bridge hand. Look at the distance between his hand and the tip of the cue as he screws back up table, center line for about a 4-foot shot on that 8 ball. Oh, and did I mention Jay Flowers, pair from Jay Flowers, announced there's a bonus. There's a bonus available for 9 consecutive racks ran from the break. All right. Dennis, pots of 9. He has 1. So if he can do that 8 more times off the break. No. Strike that. Strike that. I believe Dennis won the lag. It's been a long week, folks. Thanks for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. We got 6 more matches. 6 more matches going for today and tomorrow. The semifinals and the finals tomorrow. Semifinal will be a race to 13. Finals will be a race to 15. And I believe we're going to have the quarterfinal match at 5 o'clock today. That will be a race to 11. We've had 33 countries represented. Started out with 160 of the world's best 9-ball players. Countries sent their representatives, starting with Thailand, Australia, Germany, Finland, China, Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, US, UK, Vietnam, Belgium, Bangladesh, Denmark, Guam, Guyana, Iceland, Philippines, Turkey, Korea, Scotland, Poland, Norway, Mexico, Macau, Laos, Iceland, and New Zealand. And you are up to date. Dennis to break. Breaking a little left of center. Yeah, he does the fingertip break. He does not rest his palm on the bed of the table like a lot of players do. As one goes in again in that right hand side pocket, and again he's got to look at the 2. Look at the 2. Remember, I was told by several sources he ran 7 racks, 7 in a row on Monday. I didn't see it. I was doing YouTube, but I believe it. I've seen him do things like that before. Dennis is an amazing player. First saw this young man in 2006 at a tournament in Oro, California. It was a 9-ball event. It was a bar table event. They called it the World Championship Bar Table 9-ball Championships. I was there. I played in it. I made the top 32, top 16, something like that. But it was my first time seeing Dennis. Everybody was saying, "Watch out for this guy. Watch out for this guy." And yeah, he won the tournament. I didn't play him. We were in different brackets. I lost to Johnny Archer, but I used to see this guy in Reno tournaments. We used to play in Reno, Nevada. They used to have tournaments every 6 months. Saw him there, along with Shane Bamboni. Meanwhile, he's just running out like it just don't matter. It looks like we got a 5-9. Look at that. Look at that white ball. Look at the white. Look at how close his bridge hand is to the Q-tip. 3 inches maybe? 9-ball down. 2 in a row. And it's Orcollo. Our sponsors for this week include S1, 3RE, Think Curve, Pattaya City, Ying Miu, makers of Cake in a Cup. They've got some down here at S1. You should try it. I'm going to take some home with me tonight. I'm not going to forget this time. Thailand Sport, J Flowers. They have a presence here, a permanent presence. They just opened a booth here like 3 days ago. They got cues, they got cases, they got jump cues, playing cues, gloves, chalk. Also, Thailand pool tables. They also have an array of cues, and there's a 10% discount on everything that Thailand pool tables has to offer here today and tomorrow, except for the Predator line. But they have Q-Tex. They got the Q. I play with the SVB2, same one he plays with. They've got one available for sale, also a black version. So get on down here while the getting's good. CPBA Royal Class cloth, what they're playing on here with Shark Gray in color. Dennis to break. breaks up, but not this time. But look, look, now what is it? Made three balls on the break. Noon Tong Sam. Noon Tong Sam. See how? Oh, 6 balls left. Watch the break. 2 ball, 4 ball, and 1 other. 1 ball down. He's on the 3, about a foot and a half away. The key here is just not to overhit the 3 and put the white ball behind that brown. I don't think he's going to do that, but his rack's looking pretty good so far. 3 ball deposit, and see how he kept the white ball to the right of the center line. So no matter what, he can go down. He can go down and around. He's going down and around. He's got a natural angle to go. Bring the white ball near the center diamond of the bottom rail. Maybe a little spin to the right. Watch the white after it touches the cushion. See it speed up a little bit there. Just a little bit. Make sure the white ball is off the rail. A little awkward cueing, shooting out of the right off of the knuckle or something. But 8 ball's up near the center diamond and top cushion, right at the top of the table in the break box there. These can be touchy shots. Easy to underhit it. It's easy to overhit it. It's easy to scratch in the upper right-hand corner. All these perils. No problem for him. Look at the white ball. Didn't even scare that pocket. Brought the white ball on the long rail on the right-hand side between the first and second diamonds for a nice little tasty angle on the 8. You can cut this in, roll forward a little top, maybe a little left. The white ball wants to go forward, so you want to do what it wants. White ball's your friend. 8 ball down, 9 ball on the foot spot. Dennis down on the 9. 9 ball down. 3 in a row. Dennis Orcollo from the Republic of the Philippines. Showing you what all the fuss is about. Now you know. No surprise to me. I've seen this guy a lot of times. Played him 3 times. So this is the 11 o'clock match. We are going to have a 2 o'clock match local time if you're watching a live stream. A lot of folks are going to watch the recorded video like me when I get home. Apologize for any production issues, sound issues, static on the microphone, whatever people have told me about. We're doing the best we can. I'm just a guy sitting down talking to you. Just doing our best. Back in that previous shot there, you saw Stuart Petman, who made an amazing shot to win a match yesterday. It wasn't on the TV table, but you saw him play Anthony Raga. That's a good match. That's a good match. If the sound bothers you, you can put it on mute. It's okay. It don't bother me. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep going, trying to do better. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. I really do. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. Tiring, but a lot of fun. See some of the pool fans sitting in the stands there, giving this match their full attention. Dennis to break off for the 4th time in a row. breaking off a little left of center with the fingertip break, I call it. And several players use a similar style, technique, whatever you want to call it. But the one did not fall, That's a dry break. So, no 1 million baht bonus will be awarded in this match. But it still applies, But, yeah, 3 is going to have to be good enough for right now. Mickey Krause from Denmark. WNT Tour ranked number 9. Number 9 in the world on the WNT Tour. Pushes out. Yeah, we've got 3 of the top 9 WNT pros here in this tournament. Loises Yap, number 3. Johan Chua, ranked number 4. And Mickey Krause, ranked number 9. Number 9. That's like 33% of the top pros in the world. That's pretty good. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to take it, you're going to jump, you're going to give it back. Most of these pros push out. They've got a plan. They all do. So when you're playing one of these guys, you got to try to figure out what they're thinking. Try to copy that best you can. Because they never do it recklessly. There's always, all right, Dennis says, all right, up to you. The jump could be perilous because it's a cut shot. And when you do that, if the cue ball bounces before it hits the object ball, that's when you see balls go off the table and everything kind of go awry. Very touchy. And he overcut it. Hard to be accurate. It's just hard, man. It's hard to be accurate with those jump cues when you're trying to do several things. Trying to make a difficult cut. Trying to control the white ball. You don't want to use any side spin. Because then it'll curve on you. It'll arc. It'll do all kinds of funny things. Dennis, I think he's got to look at the corner here. Yeah, he does. There you go. Brings white ball up to the left-hand side. Up table, we've got the 2, 3, 5, and 7. Down table, you got the 4, 6, 8, and the 9. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. Dennis on the 2, pots the 2, little left-hand spin. Come out smartly for the 3 in the side. He's got an angle, I believe. He wants to. 9 balls are all about angles. Having an angle, getting on another angle, and another one until, of course, you complete the clearance like that. White ball, look at that. Close range, diamond away a little more, maybe 14 inches. The 5 balls available on the side or the corner on the left-hand side of the table. 6 balls below the 8 and to the right of it, maybe 4 or 5 inches away, something like that. Open hand bridge for Dennis, maybe a 4-inch bridge, something like that. He goes for the corner, That way he can screw back, and he's got all that real estate in the bottom, like 8th section of the plane of the rest on table. So lots of margin for error. Danny D. Imperio, or Danny D. They called him Danny D. He used to say, "I take the path of least snookerdom." I always remember that, and it's a wise choice. Sometimes you gotta make the white ball navigate some obstacles and everything, but wise words. And Di Liberto, I should say. 6 ball down, white ball comes up. Center table to the left a little bit. You see that brown 7 right on the edge of the break box there, up table. Nice angle to get on an angle. See that? Not straight in, just a little bit of an angle so you can just roll it down. Basically the same stroke as the previous shot, or he may go down and around. Let's see. I think he's going down and around. Yeah, like that, like that. It's a preference. It is a preference. 9 ball deposited. Dennis Orcollo has 4. That was a wise choice, passing on that on that push out, don't you think? Wisdom. 4-0. Mickey Krause has yet to look at a potable ball. And that's the way it goes sometimes, especially with winter breaks. Sometimes you just got to sit there and take it. It can be the loneliest feeling in the world. Trust me. I've experienced it more times than I care to share. But I really appreciate you guys being here for the 4th day of the inaugural Pattaya Open 2026 9-Ball Championship, a W&T World 9-Ball Tour event. First one of its kind. First ever in the Kingdom of Thailand. And I really appreciate you coming on along the journey with me, with us. It's just so much fun. And I think they're going to do it again. You keep watching. And listening. Dennis looking at the rack. Yeah, can't touch it. But in this tournament, it's okay to look at it. I guess, because that's what players are doing. So, Dennis to break off. Fingertip bridge, middle finger just kind of dangling there a little bit. 1 ball, second time's a charm. White ball came around, swatted that thing in, and he's on the 2, but the 7's there. Real close. He may not have a putting angle. Possible combination. Let's take a look here. Okay, he's lining up. Position on the 3, so the 2 does pass. There you go. And he gets up. It's touchy. He's on the rail. He's a little more than 2 diamonds away, and that 6 ball he wants to avoid at all costs, but some guys will jack up and try to pop it and stop it here, but I don't think Dennis is going to do that. He's rolling forward. Look at that Q-tip. He's using a little left-hand spin, a little bit. Rolls it forward. Yeah, Dennis has got a lot of tricks in his bag. Different techniques. I've seen a lot of them. Look at that. Look at that stroke. Stops the white ball in its tracks. He can shoot the 7 in the corner or the side. I think he's going to roll it in the side myself. Bring cue ball out like center table-ish for that 5. He's bending down. He's calculating. He's measuring. Look at his tip. Puts his tip right where he wants it. Now, watch where the white ball ends up. See if his story comes true. Slowly, just like that, just like that. That's like pretty close to where he put his Q-tip. It's a valuable technique. I use it myself. You're telling yourself to put the white ball there. You're not showing off, although you might be a little bit. But really, it's a training technique to train yourself. Trust your body to get it there. Honed by thousands, tens of thousands of hours. Practice, match play, and challenge matches. As he pots the 6, white ball comes up off the first diamond on the right-hand long rail. And on the 7, the 8 ball's in between the sides. 9 ball's on foot spot as he spins around with left-hand English, 10:30 o'clock on your 2-ball clock, spinning the ball clockwise. And he's on that 8, little tippity tap there off the rail. And yeah, this is Mickey's getting the Aloysius Yap treatment here from Dennis. 9 ball down. Dennis Lauron Orcollo from the Republic of the Philippines has 5. Yeah, yesterday, Loisius Yap, number three in WNT rankings in the world, played James Aranas, also from the Republic of Philippines. And he was getting the same treatment. James put it to him, 9-1 scoreline. And if you want to see a clinic on safeties, watch that match. I'm telling you, James did not give Aloysius any air at all. He had one that I remember, potable shot. He broke and scratched, and Aloysius had a 2-9 combination. He potted the 2-9, and then he broke. I think it was a dry break, and he just didn't see any daylight. Yeah, that was a clinic, and this is 1-2 in the making. But you never know. You never know. I've seen 8-0s turned into 9-8s before. So at this level, you just gotta stay cool. See Mickey getting a little stretching out of his chair here, limbering up the things, getting the juices going. That's a nice technique. In between, he's not sharking Dennis or anything. He's just keeping the juices flowing. He's ready. He's primed. Look at his body language. He's sitting straight up, even a little forward. He is ready if his chance comes. You never know. You never know. You may never get a chance. But if you do, if you're not ready, well, you can guess the rest. Dennis to break. 1 ball on the side. 6 ball going to be outside the jaws of the upper right-hand corner pocket. 3 and a 5 are close together, up table in the break box. Down table we have 9, the 2, the 7, the 8, and the 4. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. The 3 is key right here. This is on the 2, and he's going to play a 3 in the upper left, most likely. That's what he's aiming at anyway. Here we go. Look at that control. I made sure he missed the knuckle of the side pocket. That would have been disastrous. And he's going to go into the 5 here. He is managing your white ball. I don't know. Let's watch. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's getting back up. I don't know that. Oh, man, that is so close. Watch the hit. Watch the hit. Bank. Off the 6. Rattles in. Well judged, well managed. And he's center line. The white ball's on the head string. Yeah, that's a pretty shot. 4-inch pockets, no less. No problem for him. Yeah, he's going to go down and around that 8. I believe. Yes, like that. Hits the 9, though. He didn't want to do that. So now there's going to be a collision between the white ball and the 6, I think. After potting the 5. Maybe. Nope, he was able to avoid that. And look at the white ball just saying hello. He's waving to the 6 ball, but not saying hello to the 6 ball. And white ball basically center table down on the left a little bit. He's on that 6, about 2 diamonds away. 7's available in the lower right. Like that. There's white ball off the rail for an angle to. Yeah, he's going to go down around this 8, I believe. Sometimes you might hit the 8 in the course of doing so. But usually that's okay if you have good speed control, because it'll just knock it towards the side pocket or something, still be okay. 7 ball down. 1, 2, just like that. Didn't even scare that 8 ball. Less than a diamond away on the 8. He may screw back. He may flex. Screw back all the way to the top rail. Yeah, like that. He likes those kind of shots. A lot of players do. And look at that line on the 9. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Focus. 9-ball deposited. Dennis Orcollo has won 6 in a row. He needs 3 more to advance to the following round of our knockout stages. I think we're in the top 32, maybe the top 16. I'm going to have to check my arithmetic. But regardless, we have this match and 2 others today, brought to you from S1 Pool Hall Sport Bar in Pattaya. Also on, the Thai language broadcast is on one of our sponsors, 77 Billiards. The exciting match we had a couple days ago between Precha, Thailand champion, and AJ Manas. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch that. The Thai language version, they got 17,000 views. 17,000. 10 times more than you guys. We got like 1.6K, which is great. I love it. But it just shows you the passion the Thai people have for their cue sports. This is Thailand. They love their cue sports. Snooker and pool, mostly. Also hayball. But pool is just exploding here. I don't know that it'll ever rival snooker in the hearts of the people here, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It's a lot of fun for me, I'll tell you what. Dennis to break. Breaks out. 9-ball. Comes close to the lower right. White ball's over the 8. 10-ball, or excuse me, the 1 ball's up table. And there's a shot available, but it's hampered queuing. But if he, I think he's going to take this on. This is what I think is going to happen. I think he's trying to roll that ball in and cut that 2 into the 9, or try to. Down 6-0. You know, you have to adjust your strategy during a match. Sometimes things go your way, sometimes they don't. Yeah, it's difficult potting angle. And, okay, ooh, yeah, Dennis, he's going for the 9 here. He's gonna go into the 1, into the cushion, try to spin over into that 9. Yeah, yeah, that's what I would do for sure. But I've seen him do shots like this so many times. You see him looking at it right there. He's not going to try to cut the ball into the 9. I believe he's going to use the white to carry him off the white, off the cushion, into the 9. Let's find out. Dennis down on the 1. Like that. Oh my word. You heard the crowd. Oh my. Mickey. You got a shot? No, you're snookered. Jump cue time. And that 2 is still sitting a little more than 3 diamonds up from the upper right, off the cushion. 9-ball still where it was. Of course, he's snookered. He's going to grab the jump cue. Let's see what happens here. The 1 is not far. Yeah. The 1 is so close. It's off the rail a little bit, but it's potable. So if you jump this, pot the 1, you're going to have an angle to bring the white ball across to the right-hand side of the table, like that. But he went rail first. He wasn't trying to do that, I don't think. That brought that 6 into play. Now he's snookered behind the 6. Oh, this can be such a cruel game. You have to want it bad. You want to play 9-ball, you have to want it bad. There will be disappointments. He's jumping again. Now this time, I think he's going to try to use the white off of, possibly cross over the 2 like that. White ball. 9 down. Mickey Krause has 1. He's on the board. Yeah, do not sleep on this guy. I don't care. Either one of these guys. The scoreline is a scoreline, but Mickey is highly dangerous with a cue in his hand. Look at that. Beautiful geometry. Newton's Law. All in effect here playing the game of 9-ball. Mickey to break. Let's see it. I want to look at his bridge hand. Yeah, Mickey's pretty cool cat. Pretty cool cat. Just sat there, and they're having a breaking discussion. Racking discussion, I should say. Yeah, in the latter stages of these tournaments, you will see more and more and more focus by the players, more attention on the racking of the balls. You know, the pressure gets higher and higher. You know, they want to try to ensure that they have a tight rack. Everybody loves a tight rack. So you want that explosive action off of the rack when the white hits the rack. But not too explosive. Too hard is no good usually. You don't see players slam the rack like they used to when the one was on the spot. Back then, there was benefit from hitting them as hard as you could, even if you didn't have a bat. You know, even if you couldn't get a good rack. I mean, we used to use wooden racks. You know, one of the pool halls I played in, that thing was like 30 years old. It was held together by Scotch tape, and they used it in their major tournaments. And it just that was before the templates. Mickey to break. He's breaking off the left-hand side of the break box, very edge. See, he's got a palm of his hand on the slate bed. Breaks off, catches a knuckle. It's going to go, I think. Yeah, it does, in the upper left. We saw a bunch of those on the right-hand side of the table thus far this week. That's the first one I've seen that went off the knuckle on the left-hand side. Why is that important? I'm not sure. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here. 7 ball, I think, is in the way. Yeah, it's in the way. He's shaking his head. What do I got to do? What do I got to do to get a shot, man? Come on. I feel you, brother. I know the feeling. It's that's why there's only so many of these guys doing this. A lot of the guys start doing it for a while and they decide, I'm going to do something else. This is just not for me. But for those who remain, you're seeing it right here. Mickey, look at that bridge. Look at that bridge. Push out. You're not going to jump over that 7 into the 2. I can't see that. Dennis, he's going 2 rails, or he's got a sliver. He may have a sliver on the 2. He's like, no, all right. You can have this mess. Mickey back at the table, having the push out being rejected by Dennis. Yeah, he left a sliver. Like that. See what I tell you? He had a plan. Dennis could have done that too. But he chose to give it to Mickey. And now Dennis is snookered. The white ball's all the way down on the bottom rail. And he's got his jump cue out. Oh, he's looking, using the wooden cue. Not sure what type it is. Wooden shaft. You see a lot of carbon. You see Mickey over there. His playing cue is wood. I'd say it's about 50-50. The modern professionals, a lot of them like the wood cues. Many of them like the carbon. Dennis, elevating. What is that? 60 degrees or something? Into the 1, into the 2. Good hit, legal hit. 2 ball still rolling. It's going to end up outside the jaws of the upper left. And the 7's still there, almost the same angle as the layout of the table after the breakoff. But I think, yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, he's looking at it. He can go real fast. Look at the elevation. A little bit of curve, a little swerve, a little masse. Look at the arc of the cue ball. See it just spin to the right. White ball. Cow. Little far. It's hard to control these things. Masses are not easy, and they're not 100%. Nothing is 100%. You just got to do the best you can. So now, I'm not going to try to guess what he's going to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, safety, white ball. Try to get on the center diamond. That's what we used to, they used to train us, so we used to practice. We used to play in Brunswick tables. Very good tables, long history. But anyway, they had their logo on the end, and they'd say, put the ball on the Brunswick. Now we say center diamond. These are Rasson tables, and they don't have a badge on the rails. 3 ball. Good hit, legal shot. Meanwhile, the 4's now underneath the 6, and look at this. I'm not, yeah, again, he doesn't have a good look at it. I'm pretty sure that 7 ball, man, it's going to be haunting him in his dreams. Keeps blocking him. So he's going off the top rail, left top, maybe a little left. Try to just make that white ball stay up table like that. Send that 3 ball, not all the way down table, halfway down there, but he he turned that brown ball into his friend. See how he did that? Dennis with the jump cue again. And yeah, he's just going to pop it and stop. There's no benefit in screwing back. Little overcut. Look, and the 7 again. The 7 is in the way for the 4th time in this frame. But he might be able to swerve around it. Might be able to. He's bending down. I think he can elevate maybe 15, 20 degrees. Go into the rail, left-hand spin. He might not even need to elevate. Yeah, he's not elevating. He's going right at it. Rail first, most likely, but he might be able to. No, he's got it. All right, there you go. Yeah, he's playing position for a safety here. So the white ball going to say hello to the 6, I believe, and just don't bank it up in the upper right. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Q-tip. He's going to go forward to the rail. The 4 rolls up back to the brake box. And I think he froze him. No, maybe. Not sure. But regardless, close enough. So Dennis has to go 12, 13, 14 feet. Try to get to this 4 ball and drive it to a rail after contact. 2. Miss. Yeah, remember that part about pool being a game of millimeters? There's yet another example right there. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, no replay. All right, so Mickey finally has an open look at a table. Like a regular table, no clusters, no balls on the rail, no snookers, got ball in hand. 5 balls left on the table, scoreline 6-1. This is what he's been waiting for. Opportunity. Knock, knock. That's opportunity knocking. And Mickey's going to answer. Open hand bridge. 4 balls remain. Six ball down. White ball comes across and above the side pockets for an angle on the 7. He's looking at it. I believe he's going to go forward here and shoot the 8 in the side or the corner of the left-hand side of the table. Or he could screw back or go into it. Yeah, he chose to go into the ball, but he caught the rail first. I think he wanted to catch the 8 before the white ball touched the cushion, but regardless, he still got action here. Just a little more angled to deal with than he would have liked. But he's less than a diamond away, so he's young. I'm sure he's got them young eyes. Let's take a look. Shooting off the rail. Going to go back and forth above the 9, most likely with the white ball. 8 ball deposited. Only one rail. Works for him, works for me. Mickey Krause on the 9. 9 ball down. Mickey Krause from Denmark has 2. See in your background, first floor of S1 Pool Hall Sport Bar Pattaya. Up to your left of your screen, you see that lighted staircase they made. Before you had to go on one side of the room to go upstairs to the upstairs tables. But they just finished. They added another restroom downstairs. They added that grandiose staircase and many, many other renovations and improvements here at S1. I've never known. I've been in a lot of pool rooms in my life, and this one, with its ownership and leadership, is unlike anything I've ever seen. There is just no question. Always looking to do better. Always looking to improve. Always looking to expand, stretch the boundaries even. And it's a lot of fun for me to even just be a small part of this. Mickey checking the rack. He doesn't like it. He don't like it. Yeah, these latter stages of these tournaments, there's so much at stake for these players. They tend to obsess about the little details. And then the other player gets involved and he's like, hey, what about this? They didn't do that for me. And it goes back and forth. And you end up watching guys looking at a rack instead of playing 9-ball. They're still talking. I'm not sure what they're saying, but racking related conversation. All right, Mickey. Gonna break off here. Yeah, you see the palm of his hand on the slate bed, and that middle finger just sort of moving around a little bit. Some players do that. Breaks off. Nothing goes. And look at that. 4 balls up table. The 2 balls up table. Dennis at the table. White balls in between side pockets, and 9 balls just down to the right of the white ball. 5 is down table. 7 is down table. And the 4 is down table off the 3rd diamond. Left-hand long rail. Safety, white ball, going to be near the pocket, will not go in the pocket. And it'll have a couple of blockers for Mickey. So he's going to have to go rail first. I believe there's an alley for him to go to the top rail. No, there is not. And there's more discussion. There is a 30-second shot clock in effect. You can't see it on your screen, but each one of these referees is packing a stopwatch, old school, and they are keeping track. So after the break, you got 60 seconds, no matter whose turn it is. You got 60 seconds to shoot a shot. You get one 30-second extension per frame. Rail first, white ball, gonna go down. Foul shot. Dennis Orcollo sitting on 6 games. Yeah, Mickey's not real happy with the events thus far. Down to 6-2. It's understandable. I used to know a friend, and he used to talk about, like, I'll deal with that stuff when I'm winning, but not when I'm losing. I know the feeling, brother. It's funny how that works out. Dennis pots the 1. Eight balls remain. 3's available in either of the upper corner bags. I believe. So I think you can just go for to the side right. Use a little left hand spin. Little bit of elevation on the 3. Gonna slide that white ball down for that 4. Notice I don't say float. You know why? Because they're pool balls, not pool toys. Dennis walking around checking his angles. Open hand bridge on that pink 4. He's going to go under that 9 and across like that, like that. Not enough though. You saw that little body language there. He's like, come on, come on, come on. Balls can't hear you, dude. They don't have ears. A lot of players do that. Use the body language. Come on, come on, come on. You're like trying to will that white ball to the right. A couple more rotations. Now he's elevated. A little bit of hamper Q. Yeah, it's not easy, not easy. 9 balls is nemesis right now. One leg up, 1 foot up, 1 leg up. Bank, I think. Maybe. No, yeah. Oh, he missed that badly. That 5 ball hit like the first diamond or something. And that's what happens. You're stretched out, you're elevated, and you're trying to screw back. That's a lot to take, a lot to deal with. So Mickey back of the table with an open shot. And I believe he called the extension right there because you get one every rack. The way things have been going this far, he does not want to rush things. I don't blame him. I'd probably do the same thing. Just trying to hold it together. He's got his first shot. Not an easy shot either. Down on the 5. He pots it in. Taps the 9. White ball is still in between the side pockets now on the left side. And the 6 is available. He didn't try to do too much. He just accepted a little bit more distance, a little more angle. And he wants to come down for that brown 7 at the bottom left of your screen right now. Like that, like that. Make sure you're not even close to being straight in. Basically the same shot again. But the 8 is up table just to the left of the break box. Looks like he's using a little left-hand spin. Make sure that 9 does not roll into that, the white does not roll into the 9 by accident. 2 balls to go. Scoreline 6-2. He's going forward with a little left-hand spin, I think. That's what it looks like. Pretty straight. Like that. 1, 2, and down, 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 down. And I think he was going for a position for the side, but the corner is okay. Better than okay. 9 ball deposited. Mickey Krause from Denmark has 3. And they're still yakking. This is a tie referee. The language barrier is in effect. And they're still talking. So here comes the lead referee, David, also known as DD of DD Academy in Bangkok. So Mickey's going to step out, take a comfort break. We'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, Mickey has returned to the playing arena, but there is some discussion about the rack and the balls. I'm not privy to that conversation. You're looking at the same thing I am. And it's Mickey's break, and he has concerns about the racking of the balls, from what I can tell. I thought the templates were supposed to fix all that. Remember back in the day when we were using wooden racks and you had to rack for the other player? I hated that because the other player could torture you. No, they're not good. Rack them again. Rack them again. And with the advent of rack your own, people started racking their own. Then the templates came into play, which generally do a very good job keeping the rack tight with no gaps in between the balls. But still, you end up having sometimes extended conversations about the rack. And they might be talking about something else, but I think it's about the rack. I'm not going to go down there trying to catch an earful. You see the same thing I see. You can draw your own conclusions. But the result is delays, what we're experiencing now. And thank you for bearing with us through this. This is not real entertaining watching this. Not for me, anyway. But, and Dennis, look at Dennis. Look at it. He's spreading his hand. He's going, what the heck? What the heck? So now we got a little bit of animosity between the players. Little bit of hostility here. More waving of the hands. More discussions. Mickey's going to break off. I think he might hit him hard. Maybe really hard. I don't know. He's breaking from the right-hand corner of the break box. And off we go. One on the side. Where are you two? Where are you two? Down table in between the first and second diamonds, up from the bottom cushion left of center. 7 balls up table, 3 balls up table, the 6 balls up table, the 8 balls down table, along with the 2, 5, 4, and the 9, which is right on the foot spot. That tells you it was a pretty tight rack when that sucker don't move. No air gaps from the surrounding balls around the 9 ball and the racking template. Mickey plays safe, kicks the 2 up table into the 9, and he called a foul on himself. There may have been an object ball foul here. So Dennis, many players would be playing a 2-9 combination here. Yeah, he called it on himself. That is a class act right there. Despite the issues, he maintained his professionalism. Called a rack on his, called a foul on himself. I didn't see it. That is that's a measure of a professional. No matter what's going on around you and other people are losing their minds, you keep yours. The reball deposited. Yeah, Dennis did not shoot the 2-9 combination with ball in hand. A lot of players would. That 9 is about a diamond away, nice putting angle, but he knows his game. He knows he can run these balls. He ain't worried about it. Chances of running the rack with ball in hand are greater than the chances of winning the 9 off the 2-9. Because if you miss, a lot of times the 9 hangs up, you sell out. Dennis, the seasoned veteran that he is, knows that, knows himself, knows his abilities. He's just going to run out. try to. Into the rail, into the 7, but not with enough force. A little harder. That 6 would have ended up on the top rail there, but Dennis is aware of that. And that sucker's just waiting for him now. 3 balls remain. And he chooses to just hold up the white. Left himself a 6-foot shot on 4-inch pockets, but he knows his game. He's confident. A little more distance, no problem for me. 9 ball you can make from anywhere. Eight ball down. 6 feet away from the 9, shooting off the rail bridge. Nine ball deposited. Dennis Lauron Orcollo from the Republic of the Philippines has 7. This is a race to 9, folks. It's a race to 9. Yeah, we started this tournament with 160 of the world's best 9-ball players. 33 countries have representatives here. Starting off with Thailand, Australia, Germany, Finland, China, Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, UK, US, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Belgium, Denmark, Guam, Guyana, Iceland, Philippines, Turkey, Korea, Scotland, Poland, Norway, Mexico, Macau, Laos, Iceland, and New Zealand. And the question is, are we going to have further discussions? I don't know. I think Den's no, he's checking. See, one guy starts doing it, then the other guy starts doing it, and it becomes the norm for usually the remainder of the tournament. I've seen this so many times. First couple days, people just break off. They're not worried about it. But after you get to the money rounds, players pay a little closer attention. Dennis to break. One in the side, white ball, going to have a shot on that blue. 2 is sitting right in front of that lower right-hand corner pocket. So, open table. Let's see, any balls on the rail, any clusters? Doesn't look like it from here. Yeah, open table, close range with basically ball in hand position. Little bit of spin up for that 3 in the side. And roll forward or slide upward a little bit like that, 5's on the same side of the table near the head string, left of the 4. So I think it's going to come off the rail a little bit like that. Or an angle. I made sure he got an angle to come down for that green 6 on the left-hand side of the table. After that, the 7 is lurking near the knuckle of that same said pocket. And he's going to try to do this and not hit the 7, but it'll probably be okay if he does. But he avoids the 7 entirely. The 6 hit the 7, some funny things could happen, but he avoided that mess altogether. Down on the 9, or excuse me, 7. Open that bridge, 1, 2 rails up above the side pockets. Going to end up just to the left of that break box. Makes a little grimace. He wanted a little more angle. Just got to work a little harder here. But yeah, Dennis takes nothing for granted. He is not reckless. He is calculated. He is calibrated. 8 ball, scoops back. See, you always want to be straight in on the 9, right? And since he was so flat, he was forced. He's pretty straight. So he had to screw back into the rail and have it ricochet out. But those are difficult to judge, even for him with all his experience and titles and all that. He's down on the 9, on the foot spot. Undercut that ball. But he hit with rocket pocket speed. Not too, the Goldilocks, just right. And all rattled in, still counts. It either goes down or it don't. Dennis has 8. He's on the hill. Mickey Krause has 3. Trying to get another opportunity. Trying to scratch and claw it back into this match. And I tell you what, he's capable. I've watched this young man for 2 or 3 years on YouTube. First time seeing him in person. This young man can play some pool, I'm telling you. No question. He can run off 6 in a row. If he gets a look. As Aloysius Yap found out, sometimes it just don't come your way. You're snookered like the entire match pretty much. If you get no shot, you can't make the shot. All right, let's see here. Dennis on the hill. I think he's going to check the rack, but he's sitting at the top of the table. Yep. Yeah, I've seen him so many times. Yeah, he will be checking. Yeah, one player starts doing it, the other player starts doing it, and it just becomes the norm. Usually for the remainder of the tournament. Things change in day 4. Pressure a little higher. More financial resources are available. If you win, if you advance. And sometimes, nerves can get a little afraid. Gotta hold it together, though. Gotta hold it together. If you're worried about what happened last rack 2 games ago, you might find yourself driving down the boulevard of broken dreams. There you go. That's a nice safety. Dennis ain't jumping over this. Up table, you got the 2, 7, 8. And the 3 ball, the 1, 5, 9, 6 is down table, along with the another ball, the 4 ball on the right hand side of your table. The 1 and the 5 are close together, left of center. The 9 is between the first and second diamonds. 1, 2, foul shot. Now he's going to take a close look at this 1-7 situation with the 9 being right there with ball in hand. It does not go, or he'd be shooting it most likely, so the 5's just in the way. So he's going to have to do something to develop this 2 ball here. And you see him lining up the angle. He's going to go to the right-hand side bag and try to roll into these balls, I think. Like that. Look at that 7 ball. The cue ball splits the 7 and the 2 like a 7-10 split in bowling. Well judged, young man. Well judged. Now, the table beckons. 2 ball down, screws back for the 3 in the lower right-hand corner pocket. He's going to want to pot this ball and shoot the 4 in the same said corner pocket. I think he's going to go across and back like that. Nice smooth stroke in action. White ball didn't want to be straight in. I don't think he is. He's pretty close. He goes forward and up, making the most out of that angle that he had. Now he's on 5, looking pretty good. Ball down. Don't get straight in. It's a little flat. But the 7 is about less than a diamond away from the upper right-hand corner pocket, off the rail. So if he can get at least like center table position, yeah, it would would be pretty good. 1, 2, yeah. So basically, yeah, center table position. He can, depending on how he's feeling, I think he's just going to sort of bunt this ball in, just a little power, cut the ball to the right like that. White ball comes up above the head string, and Mickey Krause is in business here. Down in the 8. White ball comes down for a high likelihood. Of closing the gap. 8-4. 8-4. Mickey's breaking. All right, Mickey to break. He's standing at the head of the table. He's not even going to bother to check. He's just going to go. He's just going to go. Enough of that drama. Let's just play some pool here. Mickey to break off from the right-hand corner of the break box. Breaks off. The 1 goes down. The 2 goes down to 3. Where are you, 3? But the 4, he's frozen to the 4. He can't. He's gonna have to push out or something. Pretty sure he's frozen to that 4. Close to the 3, but no angle to get to the 3. Not directly anyway. Look at this. Look at that white ball. Just gave it a little smooch there and snuggled up next to that pink 4. So. And there's like 4 balls closer around the racking area. The 9 ball's smack dab in the center, so it didn't move a bit. All right. If you want to push out, where would you push out to? Where would you push out to? You can't really get to the top of the table because he can only. Okay, he's just going to the bottom rail like that. Here you go, Dennis. What do you think? You want it? Yeah, Dennis ain't giving this back. I don't think. He's only a diamond away. Tactician that Dennis is, he will calculate. He will come up with a solution. He could give it back, but I see something right now, something I would do. I try to put him behind the 9 myself and let those balls clang, bounce, whatever. You might even pop one on accident. But that 9 is just too juicy of a target. It's too close to the 3 to not try to put the white ball behind the 9. But Dennis is smarter than me, so show me something, Dennis. He's not sure. Looks like he's going to just shave the 3 into the 9. See, Dennis had other plans. Got the rail, got the white ball. See, that's pretty good. See that? Like I said, Dennis knows more than me. He plays better than me. And his shot selection is better than mine. Now you know. Mickey is snookered. And he's used up all his mistakes. One more mistake, that's likely going to be curtains. Into the 3. Hard. White ball. In the side pocket. And that could be mighty expensive. 7 balls left on the table. Now 6 balls left on the table. White ball comes up. Center table-ish. Ish. He's got an angle 2. Go to the side rail, back over for that orange 5 ball. As he pots the 4 in, brings white ball pretty much dead center table there. Good to practice that center table position, by the way. Comes up all the time, and it's very, very useful. As he pots in the 5, brings the white ball back almost to where he started from. 3 balls remain. No balls up table. 7, 8, 9 down by the racking area. Slowly, slowly, slowly. He wants to be dead straight. He's looking at his angle. He's checking his angle, making a little bit of a face. He's going to play the 9-ball combination or bring the white ball back and back out. There you go. There you go. Yeah, why mess with a combination when you don't have to? Looking pretty sporty there. Lauron Orcollo from the Republic of the Philippines, Surigao del Sur, Bislik District. In case you're wondering. 9-ball down. White ball up for a look at the case game here, as we used to say, the case game. Down the 9. 9-ball disappears. Lauron Orcollo, winner. Scoreline 9-4. We'll be back in about 30. No, it's going to be about an hour and a half. We have a 2 p.m. start for this next match, so about 90 minutes. We'll be back. Hope you join us too. Thanks for coming along. My name's John C. I'll see you in a little bit.